I just put $175 in and it didn't fill it up. That's just when it cut off. All right, on the road to Pickwick. We're going out of a different end of the lake than I've ever gone out of before. We're going out of Counts, Tennessee. Normally we're out of Florence, Alabama, which is the other dam, Wilson Dam. We're going out Pickwick Dam this time around. From my house in Panama City, it's about a 7-hour drive. We've knocked out about half of it. We should get there in about 3 hours. Looking forward to it. Should be offshore slugfest, I think. It's the time of year that those fish really move offshore. It should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. It's hard to believe that after this event we've got 3 more. The season has just flown by. We got 5 weeks off after this event. We got ICAST, then we got our northern swing, which is New York and South Dakota, and then Wisconsin. Then we'll be done for the 2022 elite season. So, sitting good in AOI. We're in like 4th, I think, and we're in contention going into these last 4 events. We just got to do our job and keep it rolling.
What's up?
Where are you at?
We're about to pull in Randy's.
You want me to stop up here at the Dollar General? Get anything?
I'm good as far as I know. Well, what you trying to get?
I just figured Mullins probably needs some toothpaste, some deodorant. You know, all the stuff that you're supposed to bring on these trips that we always have to provide.
Yeah.
Is it like a log cabin house?
I don't know. I'll just wait momentarily and I'll let you know.
Because that's when I stayed with him one time and he lives in like a big log cabin.
Alright, well let's see you in just a second.
Alright.
Alright.
Best thing about it, we got an ice machine, fill them full every day. He found one, he bought that red one, and somebody else had that blue one, I think in a barn or something, didn't want much for it, and he went in and got it too. He said, that blue one, it's got that one too. He said, we won't do it by 80 or more. I drove that one up to about 72, and I was like, that's all I want.
Which one, this one?
That red one. I was like, that's all I want.
72.
Yeah, felt like I was going 180. One of these share, he said one share either on the right, I think the right one doesn't work, but the left one does. He just said make sure you shut the door all the way when you take a shower. It's a nice little place.
Mm-hmm. It's top 42 now or something.
It is. Who would Yellis?
Mm-hmm. By the end of this year, it'll be top 30 something. Watch.
$8 a gallon gas.
It'll be top 39 to get paid.
Mm-hmm. There's only 3 more.
Which would be the farthest drive.
Yeah. All right, finally got here to Pickwick. Got the units booted up here. Got the right C-map card in there, so we don't miss any sneaky stuff. Got all our old waypoints loaded in here to give us some ideas where we've caught them in the past. I think I've been here 4 or 5 times, so sometimes this time of year, and usually they'll get on the same places, but we'll be looking at every nook and cranny come tomorrow. Alright, day one, Pickwick practice. The water temperature is around 72 degrees. I noticed whenever we put in. So I think there might be a little bit of a shad spawn going on. A great place to start looking for a shad spawn in the Tennessee River is these big marinas, and especially the ones that have like the styrofoam floats. That seem to be like the best place for shad to spawn. I've had some success fishing shad spawn marinas in the past. My one Elite Series win on Lake Travis was in a marina type situation like this about this time of year. So I'm seeing a lot of bait flickered in here. We might give it a little bit, and before we start going and idling and putting some hours on these Lowrances. So all part of the process. Gotta leave no stone unturned. Another good bite, but just not the right quality. Still fun, even if they're little. Just not what we need in the derby. Well, I feel like there's still a little bit of a shad spawn going on. The water temperature is actually 78. It's a little bit warmer than I thought it was. We did have several little bites in here. I just think that this is a deal that's kind of going away, and I don't know. It could be happening somewhere on the lake. I think it's going to be more main lake oriented versus back in here in a creek if we find a good shad spawn deal. So just keep looking, keep hunting. Alright, we're making our way out here to the main lake. I feel like this is where it's going to go down, out here on the main river ledges. Spent a lot of time looking at these units, looking at side imaging, just hitting high percentage places, current breaks, steep drops right here on the river ledge. Any kind of bar that sticks out, these fish can get on, to block this current. Everything about the Tennessee River revolves around current, so that's going to be our key this week, finding them. There's some right here, matter of fact. What's up?
Yeah.
saw a few of them right there.
Yeah. Like right straight in front of me?
Yeah. You grabbed the bug cutter?
Yeah, pretty big wad of them. I couldn't get it to bite a crankbait though. Huh. Couldn't beg one to bite a crankbait.
Really?
I made 2 casts with a worm. Caught 2 of them. But I might be able to throw the crankbait in there now.
Big ones.
Hold on. Where you idle over my scoop.
I ain't gonna idle over. Pontoon boat's gonna run over them. True pro right there. Getting all tangled up. True pro.
I don't even know how this happened.
Because you're a true pro.
I mean, honestly, I might have to cut the hook. Oh, there we go. Let go.
Oh, they done cooled down now. They're biting away. Not skinny post bombfish. Skinny. Alright, for the past few hours we've been bouncing around out here, idling, graphing, looking at side images, and we're looking at these bars either adjacent to the river ledge or just inside, and I'm trying to narrow it down to where I'm seeing the most fish, and the most fish I'm seeing aren't actually on the river ledge yet. They're in those almost secondary bars. I feel like the spawn happened, here in the last few weeks, and they're just now getting out to this stuff, and they're setting up more on the secondary stuff than they are the main river stuff so far. Down here on this end of the lake where I'm at, so we're gonna keep everything honest, working our way up, and we'll see if we can put together a more, stable pattern of where they're actually at the most. That's the name of the game.
Holy cow. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that guy ever saw us. I don't think he ever saw us. Not once did he look.
No clue where he was going.
So what we're doing, it's obviously, you can tell it's summertime here. We're on Tennessee River, so we're graphing. I've got what I normally do here. I've got, a hummingbird that's got side imaging on it. I got a Lowrance, it's got my mapping, also side imaging and down imaging. And so you're looking for where the current hits something the hardest. So like Right here we have a natural bend in the river or in the lake, so your current's going to hit this stuff as hard as it can. That's where most of the current's going to be, and that's where those fish are going to set up this time of year. They're going to sit there, you know, right up on top of it, of the bar, or right off of it, and let the bait get washed over the bar to them. So they're just sitting there feeding. And right now there was a really big tournament here last week. I think there was a 280 boat college tournament. So a lot of these schools are broken up. So like where you see like a group of 10 here, group of 7, group of 9, group of 20. Where normally like whenever they first get out there, there's a 200 fish school or 300 fish school. So it's making it a little bit difficult, but this is definitely how it's gonna go down. There's gonna be a lot of fish caught doing this. Today just kind of a wash. You can't hardly do anything. There's waves coming everywhere because all these big boats running around. But you know, we'll hopefully find us enough schools. I think I found 5 or 6 so far today. So between me and Benton, we should have 20 or 30 by the end of it. One of them ought to be good. Duck got one. Oh, right now we're in like a little bay that a lot of fish would spawn in, and it's pretty soft bottom everywhere. But there's like probably a 50-yard, maybe not even that big, little patch of hard bottom, and there's 1 or 2 stumps on it, and it looked like there was some shell cracker beds on it maybe. So it's got the right stuff, but I'm actually surprised we caught one because of the boats that are in here. I mean, you can see the mud where they've churned it up, but at least we know there's some here. It'll definitely be worth looking at in the tournament. Built the right way though. How tubby he is. Tubby, tubby, tubby. Hello. Yeah, I got one pretty good little spot right now. I'm hooking one. I was tardy entering the phone on a swim bait. On a swimmer. You ain't done nothing? No. I think I found 3 places I can catch him good. Alright, so we're out here now. Finally, the wind is with the current. Earlier it's been kind of hodgepodge, but the wind is with the current. And so we've got a main lake bar right here. You can see where the bar, comes to a point here and makes a point. Well, this is where the fish are setting up. They're setting up right there. And as the current comes and washes the bait over, the start of this thing, it creates like a void of current, right here. So they can sit there and not work themselves to death, and the food really just kind of goes right into their mouth. They will get up on top of these things, like when they're really feeding. They'll get up here in like 8 foot of water and just, it'll be Katie bar the door, but they're not that gangbuster right now. But at some point in time this week, that's gonna happen. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? See some shad flickering up there. Throw my swim jig. Ka-dong. That's why the big ones aren't offshore. I'll be on these shallow bars.
Closing for the video today. What you want to add?
I sucked it up. I gotta keep it. This Airbnb ain't gonna work, so I had to book another one. Have y'all ate already?
Mom's brought us my brother's pizza. Well, we just got back to the house after day one of practice, and there was like 57,000 boats out there and not as many bass as there needed to be. We looked at a lot of stuff and it really wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. And a lot of that could be from pressure from the big tournament that they had last week, or they could just not be out there yet. So we got to poke around some more. You know, we probably only looked at a third of the lake, if that. So we're going to look a little bit further tomorrow and then kind of get an idea where we want to spend the last day of practice. But still think it's going to happen out deep, but I'm going to give some of that 6 to 10 foot stuff a try tomorrow just to keep it honest. Benton is getting a new Airbnb now because the other Airbnb that he had for his wife and kids is no internet and dirty or whatever. So he's got his hands full, so I'm going to do his interview for him. He sucked today too. So we both really gotta work on it. We gotta find some bass so we can get paid and get on with it. Never really found anything that was on, anything that was like sneaky at all. Right. No, like obvious,
Right where they ought to be.
Yeah. But I will say, normally, whenever you find a spot, you idle over it, you see them, and you turn around and throw them. That's normally, the first bite you get is normally a freaking 5-pounder or 6-pounder or something. That hadn't been the case this week.
Right.
All right, wrapped up practice today. Came in, got off the water a little bit early to get everything rigged up. I've got a ton of stuff to rig. It's going to be an offshore tournament for me. I found, I don't know, 15 or 20 schools probably. The thing about this week that has made it a challenge is they were running a ton of water. Like last week, they were running, I think, 100,000 cubic units, which is a ton of water for Pickwick. And whenever they do that, the fish were already out there on the places. And whenever they pull that much current through the system, it pushes those fish and scatters and pushes them back to the bank. And when we got here, we were coming in right behind that. And it took a while for me to really figure out what was going on, but those fish were trickling back out to those places. And each day of practice, more and more fish were showing up on those stretches that they normally get on this time of year. So I'm hoping that they're coming to us a little bit out there. It's still pretty tough. They've been beat on a lot, so they know, the sound of a crankbait coming, and they know all the tricks. This is the Tennessee River. And all these fancy electronics. There's nowhere they can hide. So we've got to trick them tomorrow, and we're going to have a bunch of spinning rods out. And we're going to have a lot of finesse stuff, as well as your normal ledge fishing staples. So it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. We definitely put our work in. We idled probably, I would guess, 22 to 24 hours total just graphing. So put a lot of hours on the Mercury, a lot of time behind these Lowrance screens. Maybe we'll put it to use.
What time you getting there in the morning?
What?
What time you getting there in the morning?
Probably about 6.
Yeah, I'm excited. Alright, so we wrapped up practice. We found a couple schools out deep. Couldn't really get anything going up shallow. Didn't spend a whole lot of time, but so we're gonna go deep. Can't seem to catch much wind and anything, no crankbait or anything like that. So a lot of dragging tomorrow, a lot of shaky head, even a drop shot, Carolina rig, Texas rig, stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. Boat 85, I believe. So hopefully there's something left open. I highly doubt it. So we'll just have to, I guess, jump in somewhere and just make it work. But we got a long day to fish for them. So we just got to get 5 bites. I think anything over 15 pounds is really, really good. So that's what we're shooting for. If we can get 15 pounds a day, we'll be just fine. Get the check, get out of here. So that's the plan. We're gonna go fish some ledges tomorrow and hopefully catch some bass. Day number 1 here at Pickwick. Been out blasting off till 7 o'clock, so still got an hour before we blast off. Blasting off that late has, taken any shad spawn type deal, off the table. We're gonna run down the lake until we see something open. If we don't see something open, the 4th spot that we run by, we're gonna stop on. And that's, I feel like that's the best way to do it. If we could ever get them fired up on a crankbait, I think you could get it right in a hurry, but it just wasn't the case in practice. Couldn't hardly get a bite on the plug, so we'll see where it goes. I got some big swim baits tied on. I got some Magnum spoons. Got a little bit of everything, the whole ledge deal. So one of them's bound to catch them. We'll see which one it is.
throughout the tournament. You know, they slowed the water down, and it seems like I saw more fish the last day of practice, you know, grouped up like you can catch them. So if we can't get on anything, hopefully I can stumble on some more schools that just moved out there. So that's the plan anyway.
You like them hay dudes too, huh?
Yeah.
I love them. They're comfortable.
Yep. Don't have to wear socks.
Yeah. I got the boat version. The holes all in them.
Uh-huh. Can I fish here with you, bud? Huh? So yesterday, I marked them over here, so if they're over there, just come on. Well, yeah, yesterday afternoon, they were right out there. Oh, really? We'll see. Good luck.
You seeing any?
Nuh-uh. I saw a couple scattered out, but
Yeah, I seen it like
there they are right there. Hadn't got to them yet. Some right around that stump right there. There's not a bunch, but looks like enough you can catch a couple. I'm gonna idle them real quick. If they're not here, we're gonna roll on. Yesterday they were thick right here. There's still a couple there. Oh yeah. There's still some there. Look at them all.
We just moved a little bit, didn't we?
Uh-huh. We ain't going nowhere just yet.
No, I wouldn't either.
Might have to spin and rod them. I can't figure out the way this wind's blowing and there's no current, how to set up on them. Once we get that figured out, I think we can catch them. Got one to bite. Yep.
2 1/4.
Yep.
It might be a little more than I just gave.
2.31, but we'll call it 2 1/4.
I think 2 pounds is going to be very
2 1/4 fine. We got us one. I'm gonna catch all my fish from about noon to check in as these spots start opening up.
All you need is the current to kick on.
Yeah. Well,
Ain't
and
moving it yet because there ain't nothing floating in the water.
and to be able to just get somewhere. I mean, everywhere I've been, there's been boats, and when there was only one, the spot was too small. I ain't gonna pull up on somebody and we're gonna make the same cast.
Right.
It's one thing if there's a bunch of them and you can kind of get apart a little bit. So about cough that way. So cough that way.
Now the wind's blowing toward you.
Oh, okay. Well,
It should be getting better. It's not cold, but I had that 4 weeks. You'll roll up catch the 4 pounds.
I doubt it. Yeah, I think it might be. Oh yeah, 16. Did you see that shad skipping?
Yep.
I just saw a group of them whenever the live scope panned over there. Me and bass. There's no way. It's gotta be a stripe. Freaking flathead. I've got to get my hair jig back. This is the only one of these good hair jigs that I have. Make sure the camera gets that. God, when it ate it, dude, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I let it go to the bottom. There was bass there though. Son of a, why didn't you just tighten up on it, you idiot? I knew that it was fixing to happen too. There are bass here. And they will bite. So we do have that going for us. What you got?
2.
I got 1.
This freaking sucks. You can't get on nothing.
Dude, I got to Yellow Creek this morning. Nobody was on it. They were there. I spent an hour. Couldn't get a bite.
This is the, so there was 3 or 4 boats on the place I wanted to start on.
Yeah.
So when I got to here, Gussie was way over here. And I said, hey Gussie, you mind if I fish with you? He says, no, come on. Well, I pull right over here and I don't see many, so I idle it and I see them grouped up. Like first pitch in there, I caught like a 2 1/4. And like, I never got another bite.
So
It scattered them. They kept moving down.
I pulled up and graphed them, turned around, what, like my second cast or so, caught a 2 1/4. And then I've had 2 other bites and missed them. But dude, there was some shad that come up to the surface that were being chased. And so I grabbed a hair jig, threw it out there real quick and caught me like a 10-pound catfish, flathead.
Look at him. Oh, that's your bait. Oh, he come off. You got to be kidding me. I was gonna boat flip him. Well, they gotta be 15. He might have barely been a keeper. Dragging it. Come here. Come here. Open your mouth. Wouldn't open his mouth. Big head shake on this one. Yep. Yeah. Yes. I moved over this way a little bit. Both of them I was having to drag it though, just like Carolina rig. Kind of imitating what something would do in that current down there.
No, I do.
I had to do it.
Oh. No. I probably got it too. This is true. He's 93 pounds. Come here, damn it. Whoo, son. Please make it, baby. No, hell, I just sat down and there was nobody there. I looked up and I was like, fuck, they're shredded. Damn. I ain't got but 3 of these. You got a limit? Say what? No, you're good. Skinny, but mind if I fish with you?
I ain't got but 4. I just need a keeper. That's a keeper. I can keep him on. No, I got like 10 3/4 with 4. I got a couple 3 somethings, a couple 2 somethings. Barely. Feels like a better one.
Got 4.
I just caught my 5th one off that shallow place.
Really?
Yeah, I caught my 5th one and I cold once.
Went shallow. The one you FOW one?
Yeah. I'd give it a little bit. Pipkins and me had just fished it for a while and we ain't had a bite in a while there.
Well, one of these stuff is just swim down to it and eat it. Oh, is that all you gotta do with that? I got him. I got the limit. What I was saying was, like, whenever I first started doing this, like, almost every one of them, whenever I pitch up there, would at least swim down with it. And they weren't doing that anymore.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, I talked to it. Maybe I need to throw my shaky head back up there again. Oh yeah. Feels like a good one. It's a bass. It's a pretty good one. I don't know, it kind of... Yep. Not a great one, but it's a decent one. All right. That's good. I don't have
We're looking forward to a great event here in Counts, Tennessee. Of course, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite of Pickwick, Lake, Tennessee. We got 2 full field days today and tomorrow. 91 boats hit the water at 7 a.m. this morning for a Toyota takeoff. A first flight of 4 floats checking in right now. They checked in at 3 o'clock. Many of them are lined up in the tanks, ready to roll. We'll fish again, 91 boats tomorrow. Saturday we'll cut down to spot 47. We'll move on to Saturday's event.
Actually, the practice was so tough. I mean, I'll definitely take it. I got to do it again somehow tomorrow. But I think we'll be inside that cut line. We just got to stay there.
Oh, from Lake, Georgia, come on up, Drew Benton. Drew's got a win on the Bassmaster Elite Series at Lake Travis in Texas. 11 top 10s and a decent start today.
Yeah, it was a pretty good start. It was a grind out there like we knew it was going to be. It's an offshore tournament on Tennessee River and not many places to go around.
I saw you out there in that flotilla with the rest of the guys, just exchanging pleasantries and all that.
Yeah, I mean, we all work together. We're all trying to make a living.
16 pounds, 11 ounces, good start for Drew Benton. All right, man, that's a good start. start right there. That's going to keep you in the hunt, 24th place.
Yeah, we'll take it. Hopefully we'll catch them again tomorrow and keep it rolling.
I know you will. Good to see you, Drew. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was worried about you. Are you there? I know everybody's saying that. We got to fix that for tomorrow. We'll put a speaker out there. How you doing?
I've been better, I've been worse. I caught 5 of them, so not that bad. But 5 very big ones, so.
11, 13. 11, 13. Want to hold a couple up? Says no.
I was boating like 87 or something today, so I couldn't get on anything. And that's obviously not going to be the case tomorrow, so hopefully we can catch us like 18, 19 pounds and get back into it. It's tough out there though. I mean, it's fishing like July, but we're going to throw at them, see if we can't catch them, do what we do.
I know you will, man. Great job, Drew.
All right, well, we just got done weighing in, and we did not have a great day. We had 11 or 12 pounds. We had 11, 13, so we're not going to be far out of it, honestly. You know, we're just a pound or 2 out of the cut, probably. But that was just that one bite that we didn't get, or that we didn't land. We did get one bite on a Magnum spoon. That was a 4 or 5 pounder. But I mean, that's just part of it with that big spoon. And none of that really happened until late in the day. It was tough to even get 5 bites today. So, but we couldn't get on anything today. And we're gonna have a good boat number tomorrow, so we'll be able to get on, you know, pretty much whatever we want, and hopefully we can catch them. You know, me and Benton were fishing side by side for a lot of the day, and you know, it was just random luck of the draw. You know, he'd catch a 3 something and I'd catch a 2. So that's just how it is. But hopefully we can catch us a good bag tomorrow and get inside the cut so we can make some money.
Back to the house. We just got done weighing in. Day 1 here at Pickwick. I had a pretty good start. I'm in 25th. I had like 16, 11 I think is what I had. And it was not easy at all. The first place I came to, first of all, they weren't pulling much water this morning. So the fish weren't set up where you could easily catch them. So the first place I came to that there wasn't anybody on, I saw the fish there. I was able to catch like one keeper. Couldn't make them go after that. And then I just kind of bounced around. I ran around probably for about 50 minutes before I even made my next cast because I couldn't find a place to get them. And then once they started moving water, they got set up on those places and they were a lot easier to catch at that point. They weren't easy to catch, but they were easier than they were in the morning. But we'll take it. We're inside the cut line right now, and at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. So if we can just catch us another, I don't know what the cut line weight is right now, but if we can just catch us another, probably 12 pounds, we'll be right there. So all in all, we'll take it.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it? To write you this song. 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long.
We don't know yet. They don't know.
I thought the murder mystery knew who was murdered.
I know.
Just trying to figure out who
Well, I know who got killed. Is to me is Kermit and what his name, Donald Duck.
Huh. Interesting.
And the only ones I have is Elf. Stop filming me! Cade. Come here. You look at the photos and you try to figure out who did the murder, okay?
That's Donald Duck.
He goes. When we were over here.
Wait, but Kermit's dead. Look.
What?
That's Elmo. That's Kermit.
That's anonymous. Whenever we were driving over here, he said.
We can't. We think
He
it's
said
Kermit.
Kermit the Frog.
headed to the ramp for day 2. I think we're in 70th place. And the weights are stacked, so like we're right there. We just gotta catch, I think we gotta catch 16 pounds today to make the cut. We really need to catch us like 19 to get back into it. You know, we're about 10 today, so we can kind of go where we want to go. We're gonna see if we can get on them this morning and catch us a big bag and move back into this thing.
I don't even know.
Rain?
Huh?
It's supposed to rain, isn't it?
No, I'm just
Very much scared.
Way to get things started on day 2 of the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. On Pickwick.
Really know this is not for play. I see you and you see me, you wanna ride the wave. I can spot you from a mile away. Tap the gas and I'm gone, this is not a race. I just bought some racks in. What's happening? It's just me and my guys, I don't got no rap friends. You ain't see the front but talking back ends. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. I see the money, whoa, pick and roll, give and go. Oh my God, 3 cars, 5 jobs, slam door, off the law. Shorty said she got the rap, I just want the rock. Posting money on the snap, that'll get you robbed. Like you make it take, shot, 3 points back, head crack flex. This is not a question, I don't ever practice. Never act in, always act in. Back in 2010, we were super activists. Now these beats are taking damage like my kidneys is. Already got the crib, I think it's time to flow my wrist. Baguettes on her neck, I just iced out my chip. It's not what you know, but what you do with it.
You didn't graph it, did you?
figured I'd just screw them up.
Yeah.
Much pressure they've already had. I did look last night. They're not going to turn the water on today till 10.
They're not pulling what?
Water till 10 today.
Really?
Well, they're pulling a little bit, but not enough to do anything till 10. Looked like they were set up right there.
That's where they were the other day?
That's where they're at right now.
Oh, really? You got your little 360 on?
Nuh-uh. About to give them a spinning rod.
Ain't gonna take very long.
No. Tired fooling around.
God. Smoked it. Yeah, a big one.
Doesn't feel big. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. Yeah, so close. I think all this bait's the problem. They're all out here just roaming around on it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, that's the reason why they're not set up there where you can catch them. My last cast right there. I just think you got to go somewhere where there's a bunch of fish and just wait for the current to come on.
You don't think there's a bunch of them here?
They're all roaming around. They're not, and they're on bait. Like if you go out there, there's just clouds of bait out there.
There's what?
Clouds of bait. There's fish all in them. All right, I gotta go.
We about to do the same thing. Let's ride. This sucks. Still here. Ain't no damn way that's the fish that I was looking at. I mean, ain't no way. I know he's not, but damn it, we're gonna look at him. I mean, pitch a couple with drop shot, and then we're gonna get out of here. Gosh. I believe so. Oh, son. Damn giant. Oh man, I know there's some good ones here. I will say, I might have learned something right then. It took that fish a long time to actually eat it. I wonder if a lot of them I'm already pulling it away from them, trying to pitch to another one.
Hey Josh, you mind if I fish here with you? Huh? Okay. Come on, do whatever you need to do. Been able to get any of them to bite? Yesterday we was having to sit up there and cast out here. Had the wind blowing against the current. I ain't got a fish right now. Had a good boat number, could have started anywhere I wanted to and didn't catch a bass. I caught 2 or 3 of mine here, 3 somethings. Well, yesterday morning when I started here, I only caught 1 and they kept moving around till the current got going, and then you could actually sit in one place and catch them. Little. They might be 15 inches. God, he's skinny. Oh, yeah, he's 16 inches. I don't think it's 15. It'd be close. Yeah. Well, go look for some more. Pretty good little group that's way out there.
In practice, when I was idling this thing, Benton was behind me, and somebody else was idling. I was idling over there, and they got on plane to leave. So Benton went over there to idle, and they got on plane and left. They come up schooling, and there was literally an acre of bass. Golly, I barely had him hooked. He's 15 for sure. I could just catch a freaking limit, like, 12, 13 pounds. Yeah, well, you just free you up. I could go hit literally every school that I can get on.
Oh man. There's lots of bait today. I didn't see this much bait yesterday. Yeah, it'll keep the fish from suspended on this bait, and it'll get them where we can catch them. Sir, take that. We will take that.
You got him, Mueller? Really? Yeah. What you got? Got two. I ain't started pulling good enough, I guess. They're not schooled up on any place else. Nuh-uh. Well, I mean, for me it was. I haven't seen a school yet. Really? It's probably these same fish that set up on the outside of this thing. They're just not set up on it. They ain't gonna keep. I don't think he'll keep. Oh yeah, he's a line burner, but we're gonna put him in there right now. That looks like two bass right there. On top of that thing. Be a bass. Please be a bass. Oh, dang. When I first set the hook, I thought it was a big one. Can spots be 12 inches? I can't remember. Pretty sure they all got to be 15. Really just need two 2.5 pounders. I just need two 2.5 pounders. Yeah, I've caught a few short fish. I got one line burner, one 4-pounder, and a 2-pounder. Well, they just turned the 4th generator on. If today's the day to have the long day. No, I'm doing it 3.
Be a keeper. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's 15. Yeah, it feels good to get a bite. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's 15 and a half. Yeah. I need 1 2.5 pounder. I think I need like 11 and a half. Yeah, 16, 11. I don't know. I threw it up there super shallow and was just dragging it off, and I caught some yesterday doing that too. Started here, never had a bite.
You mind if I make a couple casts? Been trying to get on it 2 days. Hell, everywhere I've been sucked. Yeah, it was supposed to at what, 10 o'clock? Giant. Holy shit, I got a bite. God. Hot damn, I got 4. No! Quit that. Holy. Took us all freaking day. There was a good wad of them over there where that boat is, fishing where Felix is right there. The first day of practice. Then they were never there on the 3rd day when everything was good. All right, damn it, we got an hour. 1 5-pounder. That ain't the problem. When you can find them. That was the Daiwa one, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I got one. He is 8 months. 8 months Sunday. It's fun. A lot harder to leave home though. Like when we were in that fork, he crawled for the first time. But we were FaceTiming whenever he did it. So that was cool. But shit like that. Yeah, they're further out there, Zaldane. That one I bombed out there. Ah! Oh yeah, and he just made it a cluster. Oh my God. You just want to reel that in and try to untangle it? I mean, like I said, he made it a cluster. And he jumped through it and then jumped back through it. All that, and he doesn't even call. My bad's out there. Stupid ass fish. Mind if I join you for a little bit? No, I ain't got before. I need one more for 10 grand. You caught any here today?
Yeah, no size though.
Yeah.
But you can get your 10 fish right here.
Yeah. My plan was I'm due in at 3, so I was just gonna camp out here till I caught my 5th one.
Same here, yeah, same here. You'll catch it here. I mean, it's just there. You gotta just soak it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually seeing more of them than like an hour or so ago.
Uh-huh.
I think that current's starting to pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, they turned it on at 12 up there, so it's probably gonna be about 2 before we feel it.
Right. I got here at, I don't know, 11:40.
Oh dang, you've been here a while.
I have, but I mean, I tried to, you know, there's one place that I didn't fish yesterday and there's 3 boats on it, very small.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't even know who was on it, but they probably caught them because they're camped on it.
Yeah. Be a keeper, please, Lord. Please, Lord. Stay on. Yes. Be 15 inches. I don't know. It's got to measure. This could be 10 grand. And she is. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's funny how everybody fishes a spot different. And like, I can't catch them the way you're catching them. Well, these, what I've been doing is I've been working it down just like the current will be bringing it. And normally they knock slack in your line when they bite it. Little one. I wish he'd be like 15 and a half or something. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, he's 16, so he's gonna definitely get rid of that one that's like a lime burner. I mean, he was a lime burner.
Definitely so well.
Yeah. Well, the plan worked. I planned to come here and grind it out the rest of the day. I just didn't think it'd be this
hard to catch them anywhere. I figured where we started, I'd catch a limit. What I really should have done this morning, if I had to do it over again, I'd have started here and I'd never left. I could have caught 12 to 15 pounds here if I stayed here all day, I think I could have caught 5 3-pounders probably. I'll barely make it, but I had 23 actually. No. Good luck. Yeah, I'll make it.
All right, how's everyone doing today? What a beautiful day in West Tennessee. What do you say? And I've been taking a peek in the weather. It looks like it's going to be like this all weekend. So I encourage you to come out again tomorrow. And of course, the championship Sunday.
It's a mystery to me how it all could happen. A puzzle I just can't solve. Since I'm out of tears, I resort to laughing. How did I ever get involved? It was a dick and I didn't change.
Right there in the hunt. He had 16 pounds, 11 ounces. He won a Bassmaster Elite Series event on Lake Travis. Come on up, Drew Benton. All right. How we doing, Drew?
Much tougher today, much tougher.
All right. Right now, you're 25th place. I'm going to move you up the leaderboard with 12 pounds, 4 ounces. 2-day total of 28.15.
Hey, we'll take it. We grounded out today at about, I think, 1:30 or so. I still only had 4 fish. And there at the end of the day, they started moving a little bit of water. It took a lot longer today for them to get it moving, it seemed like. And that really shut the bite down for us offshore guys. And hopefully they'll get it running tomorrow and we can put it together a little bit sooner in the day and have a little bit more fun. But today was just a grind for sure.
Good stuff. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate you. Always a good, solid competitor. Our next angler coming to Scales had a win earlier this year on Santee Cooper. Team AFCO's Drew Cook. How's Drew doing? All right?
We've been a lot better, but we've been a lot worse. We're just going to take this one on the chin and go to the house and see my wife and little boy and fish some saltwater stuff and get ready for the smallmouth swing. And hopefully we can right this ship. I've never missed 2 cuts in a row, and this is 2 in a row it's going to be, and we ain't going to miss 3 in a row, I promise you. We're going to get after it. We're going to try to figure out what we can do and get up there to St. Lawrence and Lake Ontario and see if we can't win us another one.
I know you can. 11-9 today. Thank you.
See ya.
You leaving?
Hell yeah, I'm leaving.
What you had?
Same. Yeah, yesterday.
I toted around 3 bass, killed 1, and I caught 1 keeper off a random point that I'd never fished before. And I went to one point at 4:30 and they were dotted up down it. I ain't caught no bass there before. Ain't caught them ever cast on a 10 and never had a 3-pounder. Just like you said. I didn't think I was gonna get you in. When I passed you, I had 3.
Me too. I had 2.
You had 2?
Mm-hmm.
Caught them there. Let Zal Dane catch them there too.
Mm-hmm.
I seen Mark Frazier fishing it forever today.
Yeah. All right. See ya. New York. We're going to Georgia.
How long did it take you there?
8. Guess we're wrapping up the tournament here on Pickwick. It wasn't what we wanted. Day one we had a bad boat number, like 85 or something like that. So we couldn't get on anything, and it finally started getting decent at the end of the day. Caught, what we weighed in. I just didn't have enough time. And then today, we had a good boat number. They were pulling absolutely no current this morning, so it was really tough. And then whenever they finally started pulling some current, where I was on, ended up getting some more people on it, and just kind of split everything up, and I just never got those big bites. So we're fixing to head to the house now and spend some time with the family.
All right, just finished up day 2 here at Pickwick. We're back here at the house. Man, it was extremely tough today. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder, but I didn't anticipate how tough. I mean, you see all the spinning rods on the deck, and this is the TVA, and it's not supposed to be this hard to catch bass on the Tennessee River, but for whatever reason, I think a lot of it had to do with their generation schedule today. When I looked at it last night, it said that they were going to start generating about 10 o'clock, and it got to be about 11 o'clock, and I still couldn't feel any current. And when you don't have current on the TVA, the fish just don't set up on that offshore structure to where you can catch them. They'll get out to spin, they'll get on bait, and they're just so hard to catch. They're already hard to catch because they get so much pressure. But whenever they're not pulling any water and they can roam and move and get on bait, it adds a whole new twist to it. So without that current, it makes the day even harder. And they didn't start generating today until about noon. And once they start pulling water, it takes time for the river and where you're at on the river for you to even notice they're moving water. So there at the end of the day, I think they started to bite a little bit. They started to set up on places, but for a lot of the day, I mean, I just grounded out. I kept catch one here, one there, and at 1:30, I had four bass in my live well, which consisted of one that was a line burner. Like, I could make him touch, and then you flip him over and he wouldn't touch on that side, so I put him in the box. And I have one place that I would consider my best place on the lake, and I just thought for that last hour I was going to go grind it out there. I thought nothing else, I'll finish my limit out, which would have got me in the cut line, and that's the name of the game. I just ground it out. So pull up there, another angler's there, Paul Mueller. He allowed me to come in there and fish, and I was ultimately able to catch my 5th one, and I culled that line burner out. So I had 12 pounds today. I'm sitting in 39th, but interesting twist to this whole event. One of my best places that I tried to get on yesterday, I was boat 88, so I was 4 from the bottom, and I roll up there and Brian Schmidt's on it. It's too small of a spot for both of us to fish, and I let him have it, and I went and rode around for probably an hour trying to get on anything else, but he was able to catch 20 pounds there. I rolled up there after he got done fishing it later in the day yesterday, and I caught a couple of my key fish there that I weighed in, and we talked on the phone, and I ended up, you know, giving it to him today because, you know, he's in a lot better position than I am. So just knowing that a boat number in an event like this is so crucial. He's in 3rd now, I'm in 39th. Had those, you know, been flip-flopped, we could be right up there close to the top. That's just uncontrollable variables, you know, in the sport that people don't account for. Things like that can really throw a wrench in your game plan. But all in all, it's been a good week, a good event. Like I said, it's been a grinder, but anytime you can go home with some money in your pocket and some good points, we'll take it.
So, what's the game plan?
Really, there is no game plan. We're here on Saturday, which means it's payday. Made the cut. I probably will put a lot of my power fishing stuff up just because I feel like it's going to be useless until maybe the last hour or two when they start moving water. The forecast shows for like 12 p.m. is when they're going to start pulling, so the last 2 hours are going to be critical. We'll go out there and keep our bait wet and see if we can bring in 5. I can't tell, I just put the trolling motor down. I do see a few fish. I fished it early twice, and you can catch 1 or 2, but it's not great. Man, it is still. It is gonna be tough, I'm gonna tell you. Like, I might just throw this drop shot all day. Good luck. gonna be good. There's a few fish out here still. Huh. I'll just start out here on the end of it, fish up. They're not tight, but might get lucky. Blind it in front of one's face and they'll bite it. Crazy how some days they'll show up on a spot. And I've checked this last day of practice, they was on this place good. I checked it both first 2 days, I ain't seen a bass on it. Till today. Some of that white bass, but I bet you there's some mixed in with them. Those bigger ones right there. I don't know if I can make them bite or not. There's something. Oh, dadgummit. I mean, not slacking my line. Just went limp. Man, that's frustrating. Knew they were bass. Look how skinny that thing's skinny as a rail. Gosh, look how skinny. Poor. Oh. Be a keeper. Maybe. Kind of long. Yeah. mind me. Little ones. Smallmouth. He's kind of long, but I don't think he's 15 inches. I'm almost positive I'm about 14. Yeah, 14 and a quarter. I saw him follow it out of the brush pile. Can't believe these smallmouth are in this brush. He gonna be closer than the last one. Oh yeah, he's 15. 2 pounds. That's funny. I reeled my bait up and I saw a fish come up out of the brush pile, dropped it back to him, and he bit it under the boat. Maybe. Looked bigger when he was jumping. Oh yeah, he's 15. We got a 5.
Yep. Pound 3/4 on here.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I told you we could ever get the fish it the right way. Catch one. Well, run all over God's creation, but we caught 5 little ones. I didn't want to pull a full boat home full of gas.
There is that. Yep.
start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 6 ounces gives you 39 pounds and 5 ounces. You move into 28th place and gonna get a good paycheck and some more great progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points.
Yeah, you know, we got 3 events left, and it takes a lot of pressure off being up there. You know, you don't have to catch them as well to make it to the Classic, and that's the goal for us every year. And you know, we got 5 weeks off. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, but you know, we get rolling and get some momentum going, and it seems like we got a big break. But I'm gonna enjoy some time with family. Got a lot of catching up to do around the house. This week was really cool. Had the whole family here this week. My wife is a superstar for keeping up with our 4 kids while I was out on the water, and it makes these days that are tough so much better coming into them. So thank you for that, and we'll just get rolling to the next one.
Enjoy your time off. We look forward to seeing you at the next one.
Pickwick, you know, after the practice that we had and idling around and seeing what we saw as far as schools, you know, out, we knew it was going to be a tough grinder tournament, and boy, were we right. I didn't catch my 5th fish until like 15 minutes before I was due in today, and it just was a grinder derby. You know, this Tennessee River, everybody knows every place that they get on offshore. Everybody has the best electronics. They can't hide, and these fish get so much pressure to where, you know, they're there one day and gone the next on a lot of these places. And when you do see them, especially if they're not moving water and everything's not just right, they are very, very hard to catch. The guys who are catching them are doing something special, I think. We didn't find that special thing this week, but we survived. We got out of here with a check and got us some good AOY points towards the Classic, and we can't hang our head on that because we're going to leave this event somewhere in the top 6 in points. I think Cook is probably still going to be somewhere in the top 10, top 15. So we got 3 events left, so we're in good shape to make our Classic, which is the #1 goal. And hey, leaving here with a smile.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untied, you're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts, there's a